Good morning, everyone, or good evening to everyone over in the West. Good to see everybody back again today. Hopefully, we'll have a good crowd here. I am going to start out early today because I want to apologize. Usually, when I do my members only live, I will set up the regular live on Thursday. And what happened is when I set up the thumbnail and everything, got everything ready, but when I had my meeting on Thursday, Monday with you guys, I had a meeting with Mazda uh, right after the live to look at my car. So therefore, I forgot to go in and actually set up the live. But if you guys, hopefully, you accept my apology. So again, I am sorry for the last minute on putting it up there. I got some viewers here today. Smurf Crusher, how's it going? It's doing good over here. Can't complain. It's always a great day here in the Philippines. We have just now started the rainy season. So we do have rain in the forecast for a few days. So when it comes to the rainy season, you just go with it and make the best you can. It never rains out the entire day though. So that's a good thing here. Most of the time it's going to be your late afternoon showers. So I've been talking here with Chad here recently, and we're going to do rides in the morning to get past the rainy season. Marco Polo Tower 1 is still the place. Yes, Ben. I love it here. It's a great place to call home. They have all the amenities you could possibly think about. From the pools, we have 4 pools. Then we have the main pool, so it gives 5 pools for 4 towers. We have the new tower going up as we speak, Tower 5. We have a movie theater. I've actually only used it twice. We do have the above ground jacuzzi room. So again, a nice secluded jacuzzi room. And I've used that about 4 times. But again, it's a great place to call home. They always have activities going on. And right next door is the hotel. So you can actually just stop over there and have lunch or dinner, watch the live singing. They usually have 2 separate locations for singing, sometimes 3 if you count the upstairs blue bar. But again, love it here. It's a great place to call home. Too bad you didn't invite the Siamese twins to your live stream. Good one, Smurf Crusher. Everybody was asking me about that thumbnail. What I did was, just so you guys will know, I put in Filipina cook. And when I saw that popped up on images, I'm like, wow, now I can show a cook and a maid all in one. So that's actually how I came up with that idea about the Siamese twins. People were asking me, what's that all about? But basically what I was saying is that's my Siamese twins. You have a cook and a maid for your upper budgets here in the Philippines. But good to see you made it, Smurf Crusher. Always appreciate it. From Andy, hybrid. Hope all is well. All is well here. The reason I didn't even set up the group meeting for today, and I'm sorry about that. I usually do it right after my meeting on Mondays when I have my live stream with members only. I usually set it up right away. And just so happens I had that big time Mazda dealership. Basically, I had a planned meeting with them. I wanted to go over some things with my car. I had a triangle light come on. I didn't realize it. With the new cars nowadays, my car has iStop. And when I put a new battery in and change out the alternator, had some issues there with the little triangle light. And all it needed to be taking place was a reset, a hard reset on the battery. But again, thanks for showing up. All is well. Love it here in the Philippines, as always. My brother's in the house. What's up, Cletus? It's good to see you. What's up, champions? Hope everyone's doing great. I hope you guys are all doing great. I hope you guys are all thinking about your move over to the Philippines. I know a lot of you guys have some up and coming trips planned to either come here to live for good, and or you could be living here for a few weeks or a few months maybe for like what do they call it, a recon mission. But again, glad to see you guys made it. Thank you, Cleves, for showing up. And again, I owe it to him today. He called me up because here I am. I'm getting ready for the live, not even thinking about it not being posted yet. My brother calls me and says, "Hey, uh, it's not even posted." So now I'm going around going crazy to get it posted and get it all set up. So let me give myself an extra 30 minutes so you guys have a chance to see it pops up. From Andy. Hey, hello, Cletus. Good morning, Britt from Dubai. Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you watching the channel. Oh, we got Ben in the house. Hello, Britt. Mayang buntag. Mayang buntag to you. Mr. Dave, what's going on, my man? Thanks for tuning into the channel. I appreciate it. Let me lower this a little bit. There we go. So I can get there full screen. Ben, thanks for saying hello to my brother. I truly appreciate it. He's truly my biggest fan and my best friend. He is the first of the champions. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even be saying the word champions. Just so happens I want to let you guys know where the champions came from. So my brother was watching the video I did with Chad from Chad Foster Explorers, and that video went viral for him. So if you guys watched, I appreciate that. And I did say the word champions in there, or champion. So my brother said, "Hey, a lot of these guys out there doing YouTube have like little things they say when they get started. Like I know that yeah, one guy, I think it's Old Dog, he'll say, um, for example, good morning to all my tube and tubettes or something like that. YouTubers, YouTube tip. If you guys know the exact, he always has like a little saying he says. And so he says, "Hey, won't you try that?" So I was like, "Okay, I'll try it. Give it a try." So that's where the champions came from my brother. Andy, Cletus still working. Yes, he is still working. I'm not sure why. He loves it. He loves work. I mean, I wish I could get him to retire. I'm ready for him to be over here. Mr. Britt, I am currently at Starbucks in IT Park. Look at an Airbnb, sir. I'll probably go to Starbucks as soon as I get finished with the live. Hopefully have some of my friends there today. Hopefully George will show up and I'll see some of my buddies. If you're there, say hello to me. Thanks for tuning in. Ms. Lenz, I've been to Cebu last year, loved my time there, and I am 34 and saving money. I am planning to stay in Cebu from December for good. I earn online from Facebook $1,000, and I have savings of 10,000 US. You can make 10. You can make 1,000 per month work. You're going to be cutting some corners on certain things. You're not going to be able to do the massages and things like that. But you can make 1,000 work. The way I like to plan it out, to give you guys kind of an idea on that, I spend 1,000 per month just eating by myself. And how I came up with that is 2,000 pesos per day. And that comes out to be 1,071 per month. You can eat at home though, and you can roughly eat on 8,000 pesos per 2 weeks. So that's 16,000 pesos for a little bit over $300. So you can eat at home and you can make that budget work. A lot better lifestyle here than you'd have in the States or somewhere else in the world. So I can tell you that. So again, thank you for tuning in. You can make it work. And again, you're going to have to get a lower end on your condo. There's a lot of places you can stay here. I know someone that actually rents for, I think it's 8,000 pesos per month. So again, you're looking at a little over $150 US, and then you add in $400 for your food. You're looking at $450. Then you got to add in the things that you got to be responsible for. You're going to have your cell phone, which I'm sure you're going to have. either a cell phone here. Cell phone service runs about $24 per month here in the Philippines, either using Smart and or Globe. Then you'll also have your transitioning to the 2-month extension. So again, you'll have to remember that. Excuse me, guys. Looking around $45 per 2 months on that. Let's say $50, just round it up. So $25 per month for that. So that gives you kind of your expenses there. If you're needing health care, good thing I'm bringing that up as we speak. I want to thank Michael Onstadt. Thank you for the Superman. I appreciate it. I put his information in the description, and I have not put it in the comments yet. I haven't figured out how to do that yet on the lives because I can't put it in a comment before the live actually starts. So I will figure that out. Michael can help you guys out with all of your healthcare needs here in the Philippines. I actually spoke to him yesterday regarding the plan for me. There was one plan starting at around 1,000 US per year now, not per month. I was paying 1,600 per month in the U.S. for health coverage. His plan here he has one plan starting out at around 1,000 US dollars for me per month, and the U.S. plan starts out at 1,600. So I'll be getting that plan here in the near future because I am not getting any younger. I'm just getting older, and I want to make sure that I'm covered for anything that's catastrophic. Because guys, over here you can get you could get over here and you can actually have a stroke. You could have a heart attack. And again, God forbid, knock on wood, I feel pretty healthy now. But those things can't happen in your life, and you never have control of it. So please look into talking to Michael. He can go over all the options for you guys. He can talk about the healthcare plans he offers. And that's through Pacific Cross. And you guys can pick his brain on all the healthcare needs you need here in the Philippines. So again, I want to thank my new champion, Michael. I appreciate you so much. You're a great add to my channel, and I truly appreciate you. You're a great guy. We've actually done a meeting in the past. Just so happens that meeting didn't go so well because I was brand new to YouTube, and I was still getting used to video quality, and the biggest thing was audio quality. I have worked that out now. So, Michael, if you want to have that meeting here in the near future and talk about your products, that'd be a good one for all the guys to watch. Again, I would suggest having health care when you move over here because a lot of you guys are thinking, hey, I might be retired military. They only cover you in Manila, from what I understand. And Michael may have more on that. They do have a place in Manila for like a veterans office for people that are in the retired veterans. It's only in Manila, and I understand from what I think. And again, he can actually let me know about this. I think it only covers your pre-existing conditions from the military. It doesn't cover anything that's new. It only covers the things that you had in the past. And I'm not even sure how that works as far as in Manila. I just know that guys have told me there is a place there you can actually see in Manila, and that'd be in the Manila only area. Smurf Crusher. Hello, Michael. Talking about Euclides. Nice to see you. If any of you don't know Michael sells excellent health. Oh, you're talking about not my brother, Michael. Talking about Michael sells excellent health insurance and is very highly regarded here in the Philippines. Yes. To give you guys a little bit of a background, he was in the insurance industry in the U.S. for over 27 years. So he brings all that experience here. He got here to the Philippines and kind of insurance landed in his lap because a lot of expats over here and a lot of foreigners that are not expats, for example, but people come from other countries, people come from the U.S., especially the U.S., needed and or wanted insurance, and he took over and helped out the guys that are moving over here to the Philippines. So again, he's been doing it for a lot of years now. So certainly reach out to him, and thank you, Smurf Crusher, for that. Again, he's a great guy. He can help you out with all your needs when it comes to insurance. Testimonial here for Michael. I personally have bought health insurance through his company. So there you guys go, your first testimonial. Mr. Dave, which Starbucks? I always go to the same one. It's actually the one that's attached to Ayala Central Block Mall. Again, right there in IT Park. It's the only one that's actually attached. It's on the lower level. I always call it the courtyard. It's right there attached to the courtyard. All right, I got a question from Ben. Britt, question about Stay City that you and Chad have mentioned. You need to go there in person to get the low rates as stated. Multiple online sites are showing way more per month. If you go online and you search Google for Stay City, you will see their contact number there. If you don't want to call long distance, you can actually get the WhatsApp. The WhatsApp is a basic app you can get on your phone through Apple and or Samsung, and you can use WhatsApp, and it's free to have conversations and phone calls. So again, make sure you look up WhatsApp before you call. Don't want you to pay those high astronomical numbers for calling long distance, but yes, you can go on Google, do a search for Stay City, Cebu City. So again, Stay City, Cebu City. Just make sure you get the right one. You'll see the pictures there. Look like just like my video, and you will see the phone number there, and you can actually call them. And yes, I understand people have told me that in the past, like the Airbnbs are actually on Stay City. You have to be here. I mean, that's what I always tell guys. So if you guys are thinking about moving over to the Philippines, if you're thinking about making a huge move, which I suggest you do, the best decision I ever made was moving to the Philippines. And that's what my channel is all about, is convincing you guys and or helping you jump over the fence to the Philippines. It's a fantastic place to call home. I love it here. It's an amazing place to live and travel. So get your butts over here. That's all I can say. Just get your butts over here. But again, back to the Stay City. I always say that you want to get a hotel for like the first 5 days at least. 5 days gives you ample time to go out there, get up with a realtor. I have several I can get you guys up with as far as realtors. Meet up with a realtor. And for example, when I moved here to Marco Polo, I was living at 38 Park Avenue. I was living in a studio condo at 25,000 pesos per month. And at the time, as you guys all know, I had a girlfriend at the time, and she actually started living with me. And I wanted to have a one bedroom. And I decided to get a realtor, and she took care of me. Her name is Kimberly, and I do have her information. But Kimberly actually, just for Marco Polo, showed me 9 units in one day. Now, the place I'm living at now was actually posted either at 30 or 32,000 pesos per month. And I came and looked at the location. I come looked at this condo, and I had 8 other ones to see. So again, I saw them. I think I saw this condo like either my second or third condo on my tour over here of Marco Polo. And I came and saw this one. Everything is negotiable, guys. Just always remember that. Everything is always negotiable. I didn't have to negotiate here. What happened was I actually left this condo, and they texted me and said, "Hey, if you're interested in this condo, we will move it down to 25,000 per year for a 1 year lease." And I said, "Mark, what do you think about that?" Because actually, Mark, my good friend Mark, was with me. He said, "Man, that had the best views of all the condos. It may not be the newest one. Again, it's the oldest building here at Marco Polo, but again, it was nicely done. It had a big screen TV, and I ended up getting a TV for my bedroom, and it had my wash machine, getting my clothes to 80% dry, and it had all the things of a nice condo here. And I was talking about at the time, it was like $426 per month US. Now that our rates went down a little bit here in the Philippines, I think it's around the 56 or 55.78 or something like that. So just say 56. At the time, is around 58 pesos per dollar. But again, I was looking at about $426. I'm like, wow, I'm saving a lot on the other condos I was looking at here at Marco Polo. They were starting at 35,000 for a one bedroom. So for the 10,000 peso savings, um, I got the larger of the units. I have 54 square meters, which is right at 600 square feet. And I had the best views. Again, I have the best views of anywhere in Marco Polo. Again, Tower 1 has been amazing. And people have asked me in the past about Marco Polo. You also get access to every tower. Every tower has different amenities. Again, you may have the golf simulator in one, So you actually get access to that. You may have the jacuzzi in the other one. You get access to that. And the good thing about living here at Marco Polo, just to get around the towers, there is a shuttle bus that actually is given to you guys. So if you live in Marco Polo Tower 1, you can go downstairs. You can tell the receptionist, "Hey, I want to go down to Tower 4," and the little shuttle bus will pick you up and take you down there, save you that walking time. But again, you'll have no problem with Stay City. Just go online, look on Google, get their phone number, and you won't have any problems whatsoever. Where do you find healthy food in Cebu? Um, Great question. My friend Mark is a um, vegetarian. Now he does. I think I forgot what they call it. He will eat fish. He eats everywhere we go. He eats fish. Now that's usually grilled fish. Um, you can find fish at almost every restaurant. Just so happens I'm not the biggest fish eater. I love shrimp, which they have plenty of shrimp here, so I'll eat the shrimp. They also have scallops. So I actually eat scallops, but I'm not a big fan of fish. I've never been a big. I mean, I like back in the day. My family would go to a fish restaurant. We called it like what do you call it? It was called Laney's. That was the name of it. And it's like what they call a fish camp. So we'd actually go there and eat. And I love the hush puppies. I love the fish fillet. But again, they don't have that here in the Philippines. And again, they may. I just haven't tried it. And again, they had the things I love the most. So why would I want to eat fish when I'm a huge steak eater, barbecued ribs, grilled chicken, and again, grilled chicken is actually served everywhere. So if you want to eat healthy, I would think grilled chicken is pretty healthy. You can actually get chicken and salt almost at every restaurant you go to. That's a huge seller here. Rib Shack, if you're on that protein diet and you want to do a healthy protein diet, you can go to Rib Shack, leave out the rice if you want to. You can get pork steak there, which pork is actually lean, and you can actually get the grilled chicken, you can get the grilled pork chops, you can get the grilled ribs. But again, there's a lot of healthy choices here. I'm not sure if my soup place, because of all the things I add in like hard boiled eggs, but you can add in a lot of greens to that soup that I go to at Wong Hero. Great place. So again, you have Jerry's, you have Boy Zumba, you have Rib Shack, you have trying to think some of the one starts with a B. I forgot the name. But I can show you guys around. Once you get over here, I can show you guys around. You can check out the menus. And also you have, I'm not sure if it's the healthiest or not. I'm not really sure, but they do have some healthy choices there for sure. Is the Subgo Mercado. Over 30 restaurants in one location. It's open every single day except for on Mondays. So again, there's some choices there. Mr. Dave, Britt is helping men move to the Philippines at his condo for men who move to Cebu. Britt will give them one free oil. No, I won't do no oil massages. I will give them a recommendation on where to go for that massage. But thank you, Mr. Dave. Always appreciate your comments, man. I always put a smile on my face. Captain Sully, hey, Britt, good morning from Cocoa, Florida. How's the weather over there? Again, we're starting here. I'm going to give you guys the exact temperature here and everything, so you guys will know. Again, we're starting the rainy season. Rainy season. Let me pronounce that correctly. I get so excited on these lives, guys. I talk so fast. I'm usually I talk fast anyway. I'm a very fast talker. When I get excited, I even talk faster. And just so happens, I'm just let you guys know. Thursday mornings or your Wednesday evenings are my best times here in the Philippines. Again, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I thank you guys for showing up and tuning into my channel, watching my live stream. It's the best part of my week. I'm always excited on Wednesday night, and I'll wake up in the morning and get this thing rolling, even when I don't even have it on the schedule. So, but today we're 80 degrees right now. Feels like 88. We have a low of 76. That's like around 3 a.m. in the morning, 2 a.m. in the morning, a low of 76. That'll still feel like it's above 80. And again, it's going to be cloudy all day to give you guys a chance to look at the weather here in the Philippines. As of right now, 62% chance of rain. That goes away by 11 a.m. It's only 35% chance and then after 1 p.m. there's no rain. So we're gonna have a great afternoon here in the Philippines. Kind of gives you a weather uh, upcast. What do you call not upcast? Forecast. Forecast here in the Philippines. Officer Expat, what's up, brother man? You're such a stud. Miss you, dog. I'm glad you could make it. I know who this is. This is Kevin. When's your next trip, my man? Now, again, Kevin, guys, Officer Expat, he has been here to the Philippines like 9 times in a year. This guy loves the Philippines. He's a great guy, a great person to call friend. Just a great guy. And again, Officer Expat, he's a police officer back home in the States. But again, look forward to his next visit here to the Philippines. He's always got some great stories to share. Good to see you, my man. JPR, hey, Britt, good afternoon. From New Zealand. I guess that's NZ. I guess that's, I hope I'm saying that right. New Zealand sounds right. Thanks for tuning in, my man. I love all my champions. You guys make my day here. I mean, I wake up on Thursday mornings, your Wednesday evenings, and I've got the big smile on my face. Can't wait to get it started and get going here on my Thursday day. And just love my Thursdays. Ben, I wonder if your condo is sitting empty for a while for them to drop the price 5 to 7,000 pesos. Do you know if there's currently a surplus of empty condos for rent in Cebu City? That I don't think there's a surplus. I know people have mentioned in the past that Manila's going through this crunch right now as far as real estate. And again, I can't relate to that because I've never been to Manila, never been to BGC, never been to Makati. I am going to make a trip there here shortly though because I want to go check it out. I can tell you that when you look up condos here, you can see condos. Like you go to 38 Park, go to Stay City, they're going to show you some condos. For the most part, there's not a big surplus from what I understand, though. You go to Stay City, you're going to probably be able to see 1 or 2 condos in that day, and that's probably about it. You go to 38 Park, you might get lucky and find the right realtor and see 3 or 4 places in a day. So again, I don't see that crunch happening here. Now, a lot of guys, I understand, people say, well, you check out Marco Polo at night, you see how many lights are on. That is true. But when you come here, there's not that many units for rent. You don't find that many. Again, I would probably think if you got the right realtor for the entire complex here at Marco Polo, again we have 4 towers, you may find 8 to 10 units for rent. And there's a lot of units here. Talking about my building's like 23 stories high. So again, there's a lot of units, and there's probably, say, 10 units on each floor. So you can kind of do the math. There's a lot of units here, and to not have many for rent, I don't see any here in Tower 1. There may be some here. Again, I'm not looking right now, but again, there may be some. But again, you can always negotiate though. So keep that in mind. Always negotiate. There may be some empty ones here, but I don't think that maybe the people who actually own them, they're not in a rush, or maybe they use them half time during the year. I'm not sure what the actual story is with that. But again, I don't see a huge surplus of places. Capital Ideas tip: if you want the cheapest professional massages in Cebu City, go to the parking garage at the Business Park Ayala Mall. You can get our massage there for $6 to $7. There you go. There's one idea. And again, I always give you guys my favorite massages. I have my 2 go-to places. And these are legit places. This is a regular massage. I mean, just but the thing is, you can get every massage there. They do the cupping, they do stone, they do every type of massage you could possibly think of. Healing Point. So again, if you get over here and you want a good massage, Healing Point offers a massage for 750 pesos. I think it's around $12 or $13, somewhere in that vicinity, maybe 14. I'm not even sure. But again, 2 hours, and that's what I get every time I go. I go to Healing Point quite often. They'll even give you, if you go there, make sure you get the card. If you get 10 massages, the 11th one is for free. and they have like a little card to give you little stamps every time you go. So make sure you get that card. I go there quite often. So what I do is you only get an hour massage for the 10 visits. So what I do is I actually build up 2 cards, which I'm actually only 2 away from my free massage for 2 hours. Great massage place. They actually walk on my back. They actually get up there and they actually have a woman there that actually can get up on my back and actually walk. And she leans back and forth. Fantastic massage. That's one place, the Healing Point Massage here, right outside of IT Park. Actually, it's very, very close to IT Park. Then you can have the one you can walk to here in IT Park. It's called Avene. I did a video on that on my typical Tuesday. I go there quite often as well, depending on who I'm wanting a massage from. If I were to go to Avene, I would ask for Melissa. Melissa is by far my favorite masseuse there. She does an excellent job. Very good masseuse. But again, thank you for that, Capital. There are stores in the parking garage there. Yes, I have seen those. I've never used them, but I know there are there though. Kevin, it's very possible. It's very possible to eat healthy in the Philippines and Cebu. Just need to be smart. I'm a competitive CrossFit athlete and make it happen over there. Just a heads up. So basically, this is a person, and he's your muscle guy, unlike me with the man boobs. He's a good guy. He's a health freak. He likes being healthy, likes eating healthy. He works out every single morning. So again, this is a great guy to get that information from, and he's saying yes. There are places over here you can eat healthy in the Philippines. And again, he would know. He's been here 9 times in the year. I could be exaggerating. It might be 9. I think it's 6 or 7 though for sure in one year, guys. He can't get enough of the Philippines. Loves it over here, just like me. So thanks for that information, Kevin. I appreciate it. There's Ben. Capital Ideas gives a big thumbs up. Hunter, how bad is the rainy season? What do you do for fun during it? Last year, and again, I've been through 2 rain seasons here, and no difficulties whatsoever. I mean, no difficulties doing anything. For the most part, you're going to get a nice part of the day. Now, last year, the rainy season was not bad at all. I mean, I can't even think but of a few days. I think we got 1 week where it rained, pretty often during 1 week. And I stayed at home a little bit, watching, a little bit extra TV during that week. But for the most part, I have a car, so I can actually get up. I can go to the mall. The malls are always packed here, so you have something to do at all times. The malls are always packed. You can meet up with your friends at Starbucks. You can go get lunch. You can go get dinner. And you can always get a taxi ride, like something like that, if you want to go out at night. The bars are always open as well. I'm not a big bar scene guy, but again, if that's your thing, you guys have plenty of choices over here for that. But again, it's not bad over here, guys. It rains like it does over in the West during, when the spring starts. I mean, you get your occasional shower. For the most part, you can still do something every single day. Captain Sully, 86 degrees Fahrenheit, feels like 96 with the humidity. Wow, that's in Cocoa, Florida. Getting some rain in the afternoons, just enough to make it even more muggy. Ha! Sorry to hear that. Again, I love it over here, so I can only say is get your ass over here. Philippines is a little bit better place to live and a lot cheaper. Better for that pocketbook. In the afternoon, that is. Yes, yes, yes. Kevin Flint, no typhoons yet. That is good. Hurricanes in the U.S. Yeah, I think it's becoming hurricane season, which is what my season was back in the West. I was in the roofing industry, so I actually liked hurricane season when it came around. It helped out with business a lot. Again, I have never been through a typhoon. I've been here for going on 2 years. I've never went through a typhoon. I don't know what a typhoon looks like. I know that some areas have been through that. I think it's just a lot of water. I mean, I'm not sure how the flooding works here. I've never been through that, but again, no issues for me in my 18 months here in the Philippines. What do you think about Dumaguete and Darwin as a newbie to the Philippines? Um, those are great expat locations. I mean, if you're looking to retire here, a lot of guys are doing it in Dumagetti. I actually have a friend now. He's looking to buy property down in Dumagetti and actually build a house. As I've told you guys in the past, I have a cousin on my mom's side of the family. He married a Filipina male bride 32 years ago. Been married for 32 years now, or almost, I think almost 33 years been married. They just built a house in Dowling. So actually, I do have family here. Just built a house here. It's a great 3-story overlooking the ocean, and it's a great house. I mean, built fantastically. I mean, it's just a good foundation, good construction. I actually went there and installed the house. Beautiful, beautiful build. But again, I have family here in Dowling. I don't make it down that way very often. Again, they just left to go back to the States. They'll be back here. They're doing 7 months here in the Philippines and doing 5 months back home. So again, they'll be back here sometime after the summer, and I look forward to seeing them. So I think they come around by October, November. So I look forward to seeing them again when they come here. But again, Dumagetti and Dowling are great places. It depends on where you live in the States. If you're coming here from a city, I would suggest Cebu City for everybody. That's just my opinion. That's because I live here. You can also do BGC or Makati. Again, a little bit higher priced. But again, I heard it's not very different though, from what I'm hearing. I heard they have a lot more to do there in BGC. They have a lot more restaurants, probably a lot more healthier restaurants for you guys. Are talking about healthier restaurants. But again, I love it here in Cebu City, and I would suggest Cebu City for anyone coming over from the West, coming over here to the Philippines for the first time, being a very soft landing because this is a nice city. I love it here. Um, it's like any city back home, in my opinion. I mean, I have people tell me, "Oh yeah, but you get all these little side streets." Get over to side streets in the West, the same thing. I don't have any negatives to say about the Philippines. I love it here. I love to call it home, and I think you'll be happy in Dumagetti or Dowling. Dowling's actually a little far out, though, just so you know. Dowling's where my cousin's house was built. It's about 35 or 40 minutes away from Dumagetti. And then you have Valencia. Valencia is probably the biggest expat community down that way. Everybody, they like Dumagetti. I've been there twice. I like Dumagetti. I love their boardwalk. That's their biggest thing for me. Is I'm big into singing karaoke, and they have live karaoke there all the time. So I like going down to Dumagetti and going to the boardwalk and singing karaoke with all the street vendors there. Um, I'm not so sure it's a place for me. It's just my personal opinion. I love Cebu City. Um, could I live there? Of course I could. There's not a place in all the Philippines I probably couldn't live. Every place I've been to here in the Philippines, I've loved. So again, if that's your choice, maybe make a soft landing here in Cebu City, stay here for a week or two, and get your bearing here in Cebu, as far as Cebu City, and then go down to Dowling and Dumagetti and check it out. Again, that way you have a good comparison. As far as flying straight here to there, that'd be up to you. I mean, it's a great, it could be a great place to call home. A lot of people do it down here. Techie. Hey, Britt, looking to work out of Cebu for a few weeks. Any suggestions on a good spot with reliable internet, either inside a condo during my time there or business that offers space? There's a lot of places here, a lot of business parks. Again, I'm not, I wish Mark was on here. He could tell you all about them because he actually uses these things. You can actually rent an office by the hour. So you can go somewhere, you can go like up to a business facility, and they actually have rental spaces there. You can go in there, and it's not just you. There's a lot of people that actually do it, and you can rent out a space by the hour, by the day, however you guys want to rent it. But I heard they're very inexpensive because he wouldn't be renting it out if it's high dollar because he has a great condo with very reliable Wi-Fi at 38 Park. So again, there's a lots of those here. 38 Park has great Wi-Fi because again, you're purchasing Wi-Fi through either Globe or Smart. So again, you're not going to have a problem with Wi-Fi. I've never had a problem here. I think out of 18 months, I've lived here in the Philippines. I think I've been without internet for like one day, and they actually told us in advance they're going to do some wiring um, technical issues on the wiring poles or whatever, however they do it. They're going to do some rewiring, but that was it. That was only for a few hours that day. It's not a big deal. Man, do you suggest tipping the massage therapist? If so, what's an average tipping? I usually do 50 pesos for an hour, and I do 100 pesos for my 2 hour massage. And they seem to be happy with that. They're happy to see me when I go there. Again, that's just me. I mean, you could tip more. I've actually had one of my buddies here, Jeff. He went there and told me I went to the same place you went to, Healing Point. He tipped 300 pesos. So again, you're talking about little less than $6. So that'll be up to you on how good you think the massage was. I usually tip anywhere between 50 pesos and 100 pesos for a massage, and I think that's a pretty good number here. Now, if I've went there and I'm actually sore and in my body feel like it's in rough shape, they give me an excellent massage for that 2 hours, I will end up giving them 200 pesos. But again, that kind of gives you an idea. Hunter, all right, I might come soon. I'll leave the light on for you. That's one of my sayings here. I'll leave the light on for you. Captain Sully, we were at one of the malls in Cebu. We came out about 7 p.m. and the parking lot was 2 foot deep. You must be talking about the from the big storm, from just the rain. It was funny. We had to wait to get a cab. I've never ran into that. Now I've actually been through some lower areas. I guess that'd be lower elevation areas where I've actually had to go through, say about 3 or 4 inches of rainwater. But I've never really seen that. Not here in the bubble. Again, I know I say that, but again, Cebu City and IT Park and Business Park are bubbles, guys. So again, for that soft landing is a great spot. But again, I have never ran across any flooding whatsoever since I've been here. And again, that's just me. Maybe I got here too late for that. Kevin Sully. Like Cebu City, also plenty to do there. Easy access to other islands. That's probably one of the biggest reasons. My friendships are my biggest reasons for being here in Cebu City. But one of the top reasons I like Cebu City is it's very centralized for traveling. And traveling here, guys, it is so cheap here in the Philippines. You can hop on a boat, a ferry, and you can go to Bohol for 300 or 400 pesos. I mean, it's very inexpensive. If you want to get on a fast craft, you can actually pay about 1,000 pesos, and actually less than 1,000 pesos, which is less than $20, and you can be there in 2 or 3 hours. So again, the traveling here is so inexpensive. I can't say enough about the traveling here in the Philippines. I love the Philippines. I love all the adventures I've been on so far, and I'm looking forward to all the other adventures I go on. So again, thanks to the Philippines for allowing me to travel very cost efficiently. I appreciate it. Man, the boardwalk in Dumaguete is definitely nice. And there's yes, they are expanding it. When I was there last, out past the Dumaguete sign, I saw that. Again, it is a very nice boardwalk. It gives you the thing I like about Dumaguete the most happens to be the boardwalk, and the reason why you're sitting at your house and you're bored. A lot of times, you might be watching television. That boardwalk gives you an option of something to do to get you out of the house, to get you moving, to get you walking. So I love the boardwalk there, and I could go there every single day. I mean, that'd be something that I would actually thoroughly enjoy is going to that boardwalk and just walking there for hours. When I went there with Mark, we walked hours around the boardwalk, just stopping at the different venues and singing with the karaoke guys. And they have great street food there. They have great vendors there. There's a lot to do. Live music. They actually have some of the local bars right around there. So you got a lot of choices. Jeff, Mocktown Newtown looks like the place for me. It looks beautiful there and looks fairly modern. It is. Now, once you get outside these resorts, though, it's not the most modern place. But again, I don't have any issues with that. Again, I love what the Philippines offers. That you guys may call that the province. It may have a province feel once you get outside of the resorts, but they have a great little area there for I call it like your boulevard to hang out and go to the bars and massage parlors and your restaurants and things like that. But it's if you get over to like a place like Tamboli, you don't have to leave. I mean, you're at a resort living the resort lifestyle, so you don't even have to leave. I mean, they have 3 restaurants there. They have 5 humongous pools. You have the private beach access. everything you can possibly think of. Kevin, I know Mark uses a few of those workspaces for free right in IT Park. So again, he uses them for free. I didn't know he uses them for free. I thought he paid a few hundred pesos for them. But again, my friend Mark, he has a app. He develops apps for your phone, and just so happens he still does some of that work. And he goes to those spots and he does his work there, and he goes back to his condo. And he also sometimes he works from his condo. So, but he loves those little spots. A great also could be a great place to go meet some of the lady friends. You could probably get a Starlink and have excellent internet. I have heard about Starlink, but I've never had an issue with my Wi-Fi. In fact, let me see if I can give you guys, and you guys will know more about this than me. I'm not a techie guy, so it's hard for me to explain to you what good what home Wi-Fi is. I'm going to give you my speeds as of right now, if I still have it. Let me see if I still have, and I'm not seeing it. Let me see if I go to the, let's see if I go here. I'm going to get you guys the actual speeds from my internet right now as we speak. Speed test. All right, I had it. I must have deleted it at one point. So now I'm actually going to do a speed test here at my house to give you guys what's going on here on my Wi-Fi. All right, speed test is going. It's all wound up. All right, let's see what it says here, guys. Suspenseful. It's got me doing some kind of ads. So much how much I know about this kind of stuff. Sorry, guys. And this is one of those ads you can't get out of. It just keeps going. I feel bad now. I got you guys all doing this. All right, I'm out of there. Starting my speed test. And I'm actually going to show you guys the speed test. So you guys will know my exact numbers. And you let me know if it's fast or not. How about that? You guys let me know how fast it is. Looks a lot slower than what it normally is. I think it's usually in the 300 range, but I'll show you guys what it's saying as of right now. 91.39 download megabytes per second, 243.16 upload megabytes per second. And again, that first one is usually a lot faster than that. I mean, I actually know because my speeds are normally in the 350 range. But again, I'm on here, I'm doing a live, so that might have something to do with it. But there you go. There's your speeds. It could be slow, it could be fast. I have no idea. I'm not a techie guy, but I have never had any issue here at all with Wi-Fi. I'm sure they were happy with that 300 peso tip. Yes, they were very happy with the 300 peso tip. I'm very sure of that. Referring to Jeff and his massage time. Have you heard about anyone getting housemaids? Could you get one in the condo? Yes, you can. A lot of the condos you'll actually find, especially over in the resort areas of Mocktown, Newtown, and Lapu Lapu, you'll have maids' quarters. And I've actually showed a few of those. There's actually a few of those here in Cebu City as well. You guys get maids' quarters. They actually have their own shower, their own CR, and they live there. And again, I have heard once you feed them and things like that, I've heard the pricing is in between 200 and 400 US dollars per month, depending on what you guys want to spend. So again, that's what I'm hearing. Same thing for a driver, same thing for an assistant, same thing for a cook. And a cook could be a little bit cheaper depending on how if they live in and things like that, or you can find someone that does everything for you. Officer Expat, hi, who's Mark? Can you post his info so I can ping him on the side? I am not gonna do Mark's information on here. I haven't asked his permission, so again, I'm sorry about that. but I will get more information. Maybe I'll go do a video there for you and show you guys how he works that out as far as the business space. But again, yeah, without getting his permission, I don't want to give his information out. Simply Social, Thailand versus Philippines. Well, the thing is, I've never been to Thailand, so I can't tell you. I've heard some great things about Thailand. I've heard great things about the food. I've heard that their food is unbelievable in Thailand. I've heard that the condos there are even nicer than here in Cebu City, and for either the same price and or cheaper. So I've heard all those things. But again, I will make a visit to Thailand in the near future, and I will give you guys my honest thoughts. How about that? My brother Cletus. I think BGC might be better place for a home base because it has more international events and attractions than Cebu. I don't like that Cebu has an international that, but I do like that Cebu has an international airport. Yes, the airport's right here, guys. It's not far away, so it's a great place to call home. My brother wants to, he's talking about BGC, but he's not even a city guy. He lives out on land. He's got like 12 or 14 acres of land. He's not a city person, so he would not want to call BGC home. He might want to go there to visit, but he wouldn't want to call it home. He's more of a kind of guy that wants to get a beach house and have that beach acreage and grow his own garden and things like that. That'd be like more like him. Where is Tamboli close to? Tamboli's in Lapu-Lapu. So it's very close. It's over there by the airport. It's close to Mocktown, Newtown. So again, that's where Tamboli's at. I've done several videos on that. If you want to check those out, I thought you've already seen them, Jeff. That's the reason you actually like Tamboli. Hairy shoulders. What is a typhoon season for someone planning to trip to Samar or Leyte? I don't know, guys. You can probably get a better idea of typhoons by going on YouTube and pulling up typhoons in the Philippines. I've never seen one. I've been here for 18 months, again, a year and a half, and I've never been through a typhoon, don't know anything about typhoons. Um, you might want to go on YouTube and find it or do a Google search on typhoons when the last one was here in the Philippines because I don't know because I haven't been through one and I'm sorry I can't, but I'm kind of glad I haven't been through one. So I say I'm sorry that I can't tell you about it, but I'm kind of glad I can't tell you about it. I like traveling super light. I will be there for 2 months. What do you suggest I bring that would be necessary? The necessities. That's pretty simple. You're going to bring your lightweight, your breathable shirts. Again, I call them the quick dry shirts. You're going to bring your quick dry shorts, and you're going to bring a few pairs of sandals. You might want to bring one pair of tennis shoes for possible hiking. But other than that, tennis shoes, your passport, cell phone. Since you're only going to be here for 2 months, you want to bring your U.S. cell phone service and let them know you're traveling abroad. So you still have, if you have T-Mobile, for example, T-Mobile has a great international plan. That'd be one thing. Other than that, you don't need a lot. Captain Sully, June through November. I don't know about that time. I've never been through a typhoon, but again, we must be in that time right now because we're in the rainy season. There's Harry Shoulders. Thanks, Captain. 12 years ago today, my friend Dave came out running and screaming, "It's a boy," with tears streaming down his face. We never went back to Thailand again. Oh my God. I'd like to hear that story. So you want to hit me up on email. Let me know about that. I'd like to hear about that story. Techie, that's decent speed. Thanks, Britt. Cebu is perfect home base for me because United flies to Cebu now. That's good to hear. I actually have a United card. That's good to hear that. I didn't even know. Captain Sully, my Filipino wife said it was the old SM Mall reclamation. The parking lot was low, though, but it must have been pouring while we were inside. Yeah, again, I've never been to any malls and had any flooding in a parking lot or anything like that. It's always been straight up. I mean, just a good place to visit. I mean, when I'm sure sooner or later I will go through a storm here, guys. I'm sure I'll go through it, and I will knock on the couch that I have not been through one yet. But when I get to that moment, I'm sure I'll have it live on YouTube for you guys. You'll actually be able to see what a typhoon looks like. You'll be able to see the flooding if that's what I see, and I will be right there in the action on my little floaty, floating down the typhoon waters to get you guys a video. So again, thank you guys so much. From Jim, your condo reviews are really good. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I put a lot of time and effort into that. I know you guys, when you're over in the States, um, you're not wanting to see my travel videos. I understand that. I don't get the biggest viewership on my travel videos, but my travel videos happen to be my favorite videos because I'm showing you guys where to visit once you're here. Because hopefully, when you come over to the Philippines, you're not coming just to stay in your condo all the time. You're coming to get out and experience the Philippines. There's over 7,000 islands here, guys. Over 7,000 islands in the Philippines. There is so much to explore. So get your butts over here. Don't sit in the condo. Don't sit at your resort style resorts. Get over here and enjoy the Philippines as a whole. Get out there and see things. And because of that, you're probably going to need to talk to Michael to make sure you have good health coverage. You never know what happens out there. All right, I've caught up on all the comments. Anyone else out there? From Captain Sully, you have a nice condo, Brett. Seen it on Chad Foster's channel the other day. Yeah, he came over here and did a quick video. And he liked it. He said it was very large for what it is. Again, it's a one bedroom. I'm paying what 430 US a month. Back in the States, back in Florida, I'm paying 3 to 5,000 US dollars a month for this place. So again, I can't tell you how good I feel when I'm paying 10 times less. I had a nice condo in Pensacola. Now again, it was 2 bedroom, but it wasn't much bigger than this place, and I was paying 2,600 per month for it. So again, it was pretty high dollar. So again, I feel like I'm blessed to be paying $430 for a nice condo like this. Yes, I saw that video. You have a nice place. I appreciate it, Jim. I thank you so much. I love living here. Now I am looking at Tomboli. So what I'm going to do, guys, I think I'm planning out doing it pretty soon. Not only Tamboli am I going to look at, I'm going to go back over to Lapu-Lapu and Mocktown, Newtown. I'm going to do a thorough investigative research. And I'm going to put it all together. I'm going to look at a lot more different places, and I'll make my decision. But I do want to go over there and rent a place for a month and keep my place here and just see what I think about it. Right now, my favorite spot happens to be Tomboli. So again, I'm going to look at that place. It's on my radar, and I'm thinking about going to go there for a complete month just to try it out, so I can give you guys my honest opinion about living over there away from the city. I think I'll enjoy it. Again, I'll probably make a lot of visits back and forth. I mean, it's about a 40-minute ride on the bike or car. I'm sure I'll be making it over here quite often to see my friends. But again, I do want to try it. So again, I appreciate that those comments. Are your condo dues included in your rent? Yes, I don't pay any dues. So the most places here you have rent and that's it. You don't pay any dues when you're paying for rent. From Jen, yes, I saw that video. You have a nice place. Do you have someone clean it for you? I had it cleaned once. When you're living by yourself, you're living with one person in a condo. It doesn't get dirty fast. I mean, a little bit of sweeping here and there. I don't use that much dishes because I eat out every meal. I clean my own sheets and comforters and things like that. So there's not much to clean, guys. A little bit of dusting once in a while. That's about it. So again, I don't pay any more. I paid for, I think I was here like a month or two, and I paid for someone to come in and do a deep clean, and I actually found a very good service at the time. It wasn't only but 700 pesos, which that's less than $12 to have my entire place cleaned, and they had steam cleaners out and everything. Ha ha. That was a joke, but make sure you do the Crocodile Dundee check when in Thailand. I'll do it. From Lee. Good morning to all. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you watching the channel. Another Filipina checking out my channel. I love it, guys. How are you, Lee? What do you do here in the Philippines? What kind of work do you do? Where do you live in the Philippines? I could become the next dating service for you if you're single. Like Mactan Island, also for the beach access, have not tried the new bridge yet. Remember that it was awful trying to get to Cebu because of the traffic. I've never had an issue. I've been over there several times and never had any issues, guys. So again, it may be a 40-minute ride, but I love it over there. It's not a bad ride. When you're on a bike, it just goes by so fast. If you have a car, you're sitting there in air conditioning, so it's not a big deal at all. Do you belong to any groups that do sports together? I was, and to be honest, I started gaining a little bit of weight, so I'm probably going to pick it back up again. I love pickleball. So if Jeff, if you're watching out there, Jeff's huge into pickleball. I want to go with him and go to one of the pickleball meetings and check it out because I did pickleball when I first moved here and I had a good time doing it. I sweat so much. I feel like I was a lot healthier then. So I am going to pick pickleball back up. And there are groups of pickleballers here in Cebu City. So you'll have no issues there. But there, I mean, I have a lot of my friends. They go to the gym every single day. Anytime Fitness, right there in IT Park Mall, Ayala Central Block. They go there every morning and they do their workouts. And then I usually meet them afterwards at Starbucks. So again, yes, you can meet lots of quality guys here. If you go to the expat meeting on Tuesdays, again every Tuesday at 10:30 at Abaca here at the IT Park Mall, Ayala Central Block, you can go there and you can meet all the good guys. Any good golf courses in Cebu? Yes, there is a good golf course right inside of IT Park. So again, you won't have that. I'm not sure how much that pricing is. I think I looked it up once. I think it was over $100 US to go and play. But again, it was pretty high from what I remember. I think it was around $100. But that's because it's a private course, a private club. Let's LOL. So funny. I am single. So here you guys go. You got a single female checking out my channel. I could be the next. We could call this the Brits Philippine Adventure Dating Service. Again, tell us where you're from. Let us know a little bit about you. I'm sure there's some guys out there taking you out today. Trina tuned in. Thanks for watching, Trina. I appreciate it. Hope you have a good day at work. Jeff. This Jeff is also a huge in the pickleball. I was late to this meeting because I just got done playing 4 hours down here in South Florida. I probably lost 20 pounds. That's what I need to do. I need to I need to pick up pickleball again. You're getting me pumped up and thinking about it. I'm gonna text as soon as this thing is over today. This live is over. I'm gonna text Jeff and I'm gonna ask him. Say, hey, I want to go to the next one because I want to start picking. I want to pick up pickleball again and start getting back in shape again. So again, thanks for that encouragement. From Corey McDonald, would you recommend Avita Rayala Tower 4 or Stay City? I haven't heard people talk about Avita Rayala. I've heard a lot of good things about Stay City. Again, and the reason why is it's a lot cheaper. So again, if you're looking to save money, Stay City. If you're wanting the best place, I've never stayed at Stay City. I would suggest 38 Park Avenue. I mean, I lived there for 7 months and I loved it. It's a great location. Um, it's a great location. I mean, it's easy access to the mall. So again, it's my opinion. Dale, I'm looking forward to your reviews on Tambuli. The online reviews look good. I did a video there. So actually, I did several videos at Tambuli. So if you go back and you look at my videos, you'll actually see I did 3 videos at Tambuli, 3 different condo units. Check those out if you haven't already. Getting ready, get ready and tell the other Jeff because when I get there, we're going to have to get a huge group together because I need some high level pickleball. He went to the first meeting, and that first meeting, from what he told me, is to see how good of a player you are. If you're a good enough player, if you're not a beginner, and you're at least intermediate to advanced, they let you come to the advanced meeting. Again, he's already doing that. So again, I will take into that today because I do want to get it going. How's it going, my man? Good morning. How's it going? Is that Chris back in the States? Life with Chris. It sounds like Chris back in the States. If it is, it's good to hear from you, man. I know you want to get back over here, and if I'm talking to the right person, I think I am, Chris Battle. If it is, I can't wait to see you again, man. I mean, I miss you over here. Text Pat, pickleball is for loser tennis players. Loser tennis players. No, pickleball is actually you stay in the same space, so you're not running around breaking your ankles or getting clots in your legs. For my brother, are you still considering spending a month over in Tambuli? Yes, I am. But I also, before I make the decision, I want to go over there and actually see some other places. I want to see the reef. I want to see some other places over there because I'm sure there's a lot more than just Tambuli. I'm going to look that up and I'm going to get some other locations to go visit before I make that decision. And I am going to go there and stay for 1 month and try it out. I thought so. How you doing, man? It's good to see you. Miss you over here in the Philippines. I miss you, man. Such a good guy. But again, we got a lot going on. As soon as you get back over here, you can jump right into the group meetings. The group meetings now around 20 people per meeting has actually grown so much in the last several months. Again, I look forward to having you back over here. Am too old for tennis. Pickleball might be my speed. It's like a mixture of tennis and ping pong. You stay in the same spot and you're crunched down. You're great. You know, it's fast movements with your hands, not too much. You move a lot with your feet. I'm going to say you move around a lot, but not near as much as in tennis. All right, guys. Unless you want me to keep going, I need more questions and concerns here. Come on, keep some more comments coming. Only been an hour and 8 minutes. This could be the shortest one I've ever done. But yes, I want to thank you guys for all showing up. It's always a pleasure to see each and every one of you guys. Um, I can't say enough. I'm so excited on Wednesday nights to wake up Thursday morning to get this thing a rolling. And this excitement goes through my brain when I'm getting ready for these lives. I mean, I'm so excited about seeing you guys. I feel like I'm around a big campfire, and we're all just sitting around shooting the shit and talking about the Philippines, talking about what's going on back in America. And also, you guys haven't said much about it, but what's going on in America? Give me your thoughts of why you're thinking about coming over to the Philippines. If you're ever in America and you're thinking about coming over here, let me know why. I'd like to know. Do you prefer IT Park over Business Park? Yes, Jim, I prefer IT Park over Business Park. Business Park is probably not a bad place to live. I only lived there for a few days when I first moved here. I lived at the Golden Prince Hotel. I think I was there for like 10 days. So I lived there for 10 days. It's a good spot. IT Park was better for me because all my friends were here, and I think it's a better place for walking. That's just my opinion. And I go here more often. I go to the IT Park area more often. Captain Sully, glad to catch your live for a change. I'm glad you made it. I mean, I truly appreciate it. Jeff, can you get the other Jeff to get some video of the pickleball courts, if they're indoor or outdoor, and are they nice? Are they beat up? I will. In fact, I'll go myself. I'll go with him. But again, Jeff is one of my followers and one of my subscribers and one of my champions and one of my members, and I appreciate him. And he's a great guy. From Jim, I enjoy your channel. I'm in a similar situation as you. If you're in a similar situation, get your butt over here then. Don't waste time. Don't keep working your life away. You have one life to live, guys. One life to live. I keep telling this to my brother every single day. You have only one life to live. Okay? Do the most you can with your life. Don't work it away. Because if you're there working and you don't have to be working and you have enough money to retire, don't keep working. Don't work your life away. Start living life. What would be the monthly rate be on renting a motorbike? I'm not sure by the month. Um, I've heard someone tell me they rented one for around, I think, 1,000 to 1,500 pesos for the week. That could have been a 5 day period. I'm not really sure, but you might want to look, somewhere between 1,000 and 2,500 pesos per week. So you're talking about upwards of 4,000 to 10,000 pesos per month. If I had to take a guess, it's just a guess. I bought a bike as soon as I first got here, so I didn't ever rent a bike. From Ben, I believe Vita Reala is fairly new, but it isn't highly suggested. People say the older Vita Tower are older and worn out. A Vita Reala, there is one. I did a video there, guys. If you guys are looking at Vita Reala, I did a video there. I only got to look at the model units, but it so happens those model units were very nice. And also, what makes Vita Reala so nice is underneath there you have a massage parlor. You don't have to leave. You have restaurants. You don't have to leave. You have a cleaner for your clothes and for all your linens and things like that. You don't have to leave. Everything is right there. They even have a 7-Eleven, so you can do some quick shopping. Again, it's a good place that you can actually get there, and it's kind of confined. You don't have to even leave there if you don't want to. Getting silly. Used to make good money and was very satisfied with my life. Now it's getting so expensive here. Feel like I'm back in the lower income. Shakes head. Yeah, I understand that. I mean, guys, I made really good money over in the West. I worked in the States. I made very good money, but I was not. I didn't have that happiness from within, and I have that happiness now from within, and that's the reason I'm trying to give you guys that nudge and that push over that fence because life to me is so much better here in the Philippines. I mean, it's so much better. I can't say enough about it. I mean, I love life here. It's a great place to call home. So again, thanks for that, Sully. I found everything to, I mean, again, I spent $24 a meal over there when I was working. $24 per lunch and or dinner was my average price of what I paid for. Over here, I'm paying no more than 10. So I've cut it well in half over here. If I want to go out and eat big, I'm going to pay, I may pay 20. That's eating the biggest meals here. I can go to for less than $20. I can go to the Vikings and have Vikings buffet, all you can eat, and that includes all the beer you can drink. So again, it kind of gives you kind of a heads up. But yes, you can eat over here. You can go to Boy Zumba. You can get a grilled chicken and sal, which is the entire piece of chicken. That's the breast, the wing, all together, and it costs you less than 270 pesos for that meal. If you drink a service water, you're fine. So you're talking about 200. That's $5, guys. You know, you already told you about the condos. Jim, I always stay at the Quest when I'm in town. Yes, I heard a lot of good things about the Quest. Next time you're here, get me in there. I've been there twice to try to get in, and they're always booked. I couldn't even get a tour of the rooms. But again, I heard it was very nice, a very nice hotel. Info interest. I love being there to get away from the political BS in the States. Very true. I've never even think about politics here in the Philippines. It's not even on my radar. So again, that is very true. I just left May 14th. Ah, I missed you. And again, for you guys, I haven't mentioned it in a while. I do have a membership. The cheapest one is 99 cents per month. That gets you access to me. And what I mean by that, I give you one-on-one conversations with me via a video call or basic phone call. You get one-on-one, so it's not like you're paying for nothing. And again, I may not be worth that. I don't know. I try to be. I try to give you guys interesting information, and I try to get you guys over here and get you guys living a good life. But again, I do have my. I wanted to bring that up because I forgot all about it. My brother told me about it earlier. I do have my membership. So again, I have the one-on-one phone calls for the level one, and you actually get access to my weekly live for members only on Mondays. Again, that'll be your Sunday evenings back home. And again, it's 99 cents per month. So if you have not become a member and you like my content, become a member. And for $2 per month for my membership, you get the exact same thing, except for when you get here, boots on the ground, I'm going to meet with you. I'm going to help you out with some things like finding your condo, getting cell service set up, getting registration for your bike. So I'll spend a full day with you, and we'll go over lots of things, do an interview, and go over everything once you're here, and I'll help you out with whatever you may have concerns about. So again, if you're not a member and you like my content, look out for me, become a member. I'd appreciate it. Just thought I'd throw that out. And also, I do have the links now. I do have some affiliates. Now, people that are looking at my channel, and I do have Christian Filipina. So Christian Filipina is great. I mean, it's probably the best service for you guys when you're over in the States. You're looking for a good Filipina to settle down with. So if you're over in the States, that's probably the best app for you. And also, I got Michael Einstein, very great guy, and he can help you out with all of your insurance needs. Just a tremendous guy. He is all about the insurance ins and outs, and he can help you out with your insurance needs here in the Philippines. Reason for visiting the Philippines: dating America sucks. Believe me, I know that. I know that firsthand. I hated dating over there. It was the worst by far. From Jim, I come for a month twice a year. My girlfriend is from Leyte. Ah, good to hear. I wish I'd have got out with you. We could have done an interview and talked about your relationship and talked about your stays here in the Philippines. Let me know your next visit. I come for a month twice a year. So your next one, I guess, be like 6 months. I'll still be here. Leave the light on for you. Ben, I liked your newest video of 38 Park Avenue. I was trying to give a different perspective on that. I'm glad you brought that up. One of my subscribers lives there, and he's a very tall gentleman. I mean, he's well over 6 foot. I'm not going to give exact because he said he didn't want to be exact, but well over 6 foot. And he wanted to have comfortable furniture in his place. And the biggest thing he's talking about comfort is the couch. And a lot of times, like the couch that I'm sitting on would not be good enough for him because he's so tall. So he actually went in there. He did all of his own stuff, and he bought a stove. So again, something that you don't see in most of the places. He actually has a stove, an oven, and again, he bought everything for his place for under 6,000 US dollars, and he's saving around 4,200 per year by doing that because he would have been paying 55,000 pesos per month for a furnished place. He's only paying 35,000. So again, he's saving 4,200. He's already going to do 2 years there, so that saves him 8,400. People keep asking me how's he saving money. 8,400 and you only spent 6,000 on furniture, means you're saving 2,400, guys. So again, I think it's a savings. So he's saving, excuse me, yeah, 2,400 US dollars on that new place. So again, it's pretty easy math. And if he wants to move, which he doesn't want to move, he picked 38 Park because he knew he's going to be there long term. So he's not planning on moving anywhere. But if he did move somewhere, moving all of his belongings, everything, is 1,600 pesos, guys. You're talking about $30. So I'm not sure if you guys knew that or not. Very inexpensive to move here in the Philippines. Trina, I guess we are looking forward for the interview of the two Jeffs when they reunite. Yes, I will make sure we get an interview of both of them, and we'll do a pickleball video. Capital Ideas can find clean rooms in Cebu for less than $20. Can find clean rooms in Cebu for less than $20 per day. So again, $20 per day times 30 days, $600. My condo is less than that, but yes, you can get a nice room. That probably includes electricity and Wi-Fi and things like that. So that's probably a good thing to talk about. Why can't I feed fish with pros comments? I don't know. I'm seeing them. Sorry about that. Rain Dodgers, what hotel do you recommend to stay at when I arrive in Cebu City for a few nights while we get our bearings? Budget is 150 or less per night. Well, you can go on Agoda, Agoda, and you can probably get my favorite place is Golden Prince. And again, 150 per night. I mean, you might as well look at Quest or Seda. If I'm looking at high dollar, I'm going to pick Quest or I'm going to pick Seda. And the reason I pick Seda is because Seda is actually attached to the Ayala Central Block Mall in IT Park. That's my favorite place to be. So if I were going to pick a place and I didn't care about money, I would check into SEDA. If I want to save money and have breakfast and lunch included, I'm gonna pick Golden Prince. Corey McDonald, booked for mid-September for 29 nights. Want to check out my pre-sale condo progress at Lee Minda Residence, Nival Hills. Yeah, when you get here, let me know. I'd love to check out your condo. If unless you don't want to, you want to be too private, and if that's the case, you don't have to show it. But we can still meet up and talk about your condo. I'll leave the light on for you. Chris B, the watermelon drink from Boy Zumba is my favorite. Man, I miss it so much. I'll be back as soon as I can, man. You guys are missed. Thanks for hearing that. Again, Chris is a good guy. He was actually here in the Philippines for a few months and had to go back for some emergency things in his family. But again, I look for him to come back over here to the Philippines. And he's talking about that watermelon shake, a huge watermelon shake at Boy Zumba. Very good watermelon shake, of course. Great info, Britt. Come on, guys, hit that thumbs up button. Do I have any thumb? I always forget to mention that. Again, I'm not here for all that, but again, if you like my channel and you like my live and you like being here with us and talking about the Philippines and talking about the Western culture, hit that thumbs up. Let me know I'm doing a good job because all these guys know more about YouTube than I do. They know that hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button does a lot for my channel. Again, I don't even bring that up enough, but thank you so much. The Quest is around $50. Okay, so there you go. So the Quest is about double the price of the Golden Prince. I'm not sure if you get a meal included there, but the Golden Prince, you get a breakfast and a lunch. So again, there's some news there for you. Harry Shoulders, it would be nice to find a girl who has a family farm and a house that you can build on and use the rent money that way. Yeah, people that want to live out in the country, that'd be a good option. There's a lot of trees here, guys. There's a lot of country here, a lot of province life. So again, I know I make it all about the city because I actually live here in the city. There's a lot of good province life out there, guys. You guys can come here and live for a lot less than what I'm paying. So again, thumbs up to that. Thank you so much. It's easy to find a hotel with a breakfast buffet included. Yes, that's true. Uh-oh. Quest is not included, I'm taking a guess. Quest breakfast buffet is 600 pesos, I think. Well, I'll tell you what, it's a lot cheaper than it is next door. If I go next door and try to eat at the buffet here at Marco Polo, talking about 1,200 pesos for lunch, maybe even be 1,400 pesos. So again, I love the food here. It's a very good buffet, but it's highly priced. But I might check it out today. I haven't been there in a while. Kept an idea. It's hard for most Americans to understand how fun Cebu City is without being there. That's my brother and my dad. I know what you're saying. However good you think it'll be, it's probably better. So, however good I think it is, guys, it could even be better for you. I just know it's really good for me. Thumbs up. I appreciate it. Well, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up there. I don't have any more comments. I appreciate you guys tuning in. You guys are the greatest. You guys are my champions. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. You guys are the greatest. I look forward to seeing you guys every Thursday. It brings a huge smile to my face. I missed out on a few guys today. I did not see JoJo in the house. But again, I want to thank you guys for showing up. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. It makes my day just to start off every Thursday morning by seeing you guys. And I love y'all. I mean, it's a great feeling to be here and be a part of this. My last visit got to visit Cologne Street vendors. I haven't even been there yet. Thanks, guys. Thanks for tuning in. See you, Chris. See all of you guys. Ben, Sully, see you guys. See Jim. See my brother. Thank you so much. You guys are the best. You are my champions. And until next time, I love the Philippines.